three approaches used in writing a critic paper: an infographic video, moral or philosophical criticism. Let us define first what is moral or philosophical approach in writing a critic paper. Moral or philosophical approach is one of the oldest approaches by Greeks in Romanian times. Critics believe that the larger purpose of literature is to teach morality and probe philosophical issues. Moral or philosophical approach usually describes or evaluates a work in terms of the ideas and values it contains. Some will also evaluate the quality of a work's ideas and values by determining how well this fit certain criteria, such as truth, usefulness, clarity, consistency, or complexity. Besides looking at ideas, critics may also examine the moral effect or value of a work in a more general way. Here are the examples of literary works that use the said approach. The Ant and the Grasshopper.
In a field one summer day, a grasshopper was happy singing and enjoying the day. An ant passed by and the grasshopper noticed it, telling the ant to have a chat with him, but the ant refused, saying that he was busy preparing for the winter and he must learn to sing. The grasshopper thought that he should not bother about the winter. As the time passes by, the winter came and the grasshopper found itself dying of hunger. The moral lesson and the philosophical approach of the story: it is better to do the work today than to regret it tomorrow. Thank you.
The Story of the Boy Who Cried Wolf by Elizabeth Adams and Daniel Howard. This tale concerns a shepherd boy who repeatedly tricks nearby villagers into thinking a wolf is attacking his flock. When a wolf actually does appear, the villagers do not believe the boy cries for help, and the flock is destroyed. What is the moral of the story? The boy lied so often when he finally told the truth, no one believed him. The moral of the story is that no one believes a liar even when he speaks the truth. The philosophical approach does not look a book as a piece of art with no moral implications.
We have here a sample review of a moral and philosophical on a novel by Dan Brown entitled Inferno. In the novel, the author portrays that there are two sides to the philosophical belief of the truth which exists in a society. The novel tells about two characters with a different philosophical belief, which are reflected as Robert Langdon, a Harvard professor of symbology, and Bertrand Zobrist, a proponent of the population apocalypse equation. Those characters claim that their moral philosophical value is what is right to believe. They own philosophical belief to decide which one is the truth and which is false. It shows that people have standing belief, desire, and state, and those that drive their actions and moral value. This way, people will think that other people's philosophical belief is wrong as it is different from theirs, while none of them are probably wrong, and vice versa.
According to Hanson, it shows that people have standing belief, desire, and state, and those that drive their actions and moral value. The people or group of people who have their own philosophical belief of truth can reflect their morality. Thus, the focus of this analysis is the main character's philosophical belief and how it affects their moral value, shared by Zobrist and Langdon, and people who support him. Dan Brown states his idea of moral philosophical value in the society. He let the readers notice how the philosophical belief affects their morality and how people have different philosophical beliefs to see which is right and which is wrong.
Philosophy limits the thinkable and therefore the unthinkable.